Welcome back to the channel. Week 12, Raiders at the Chiefs. Hoping we can get this game. We can win this game. Showing you a little highlights. Week 11, we beat the Eagles. Cris Mack went off a little bit. Hoping he could do the same in this game. Everybody pitched in. Scantling, Pacheco, Mahomes throwing dimes. And, hope we can keep it going this week with the Raiders. It's a rivalry game. Sit back. You like the content. Please share, like, and subscribe.
It's week 12 of the National Football League, and the spotlight is on these Chiefs' sure-handed wide receiver. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Chiefs and the Raiders, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
The Chiefs offense in the midst of a perfect season. They get their first possession here. And all eyes on this man, their star wideout, as his strong season continues, up over 1,100 yards. Absolutely. The consistency, I think, has been maybe the most impressive.
Yeah, I think you nailed it because he's been healthy all season. And when you're healthy and available, that gives you a chance to put up the numbers that he has.
Oh, fighting off the defender. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Here's Mahomes to throw. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty.
A little skeptical to be this easy. But they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there looked like 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way.
The 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Chiefs first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. Pacheco gets it up the gut. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in Vegas. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 63 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. That changes things. Here's 1st and 10 all the way up at the 45. Now here's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
He comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him. And I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2 minutes. Different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just
to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Here's Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
The running game's playing.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Noah Gray, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You've just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right ball. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. And his throw here is incomplete.
The coverage was good, but
here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that.
places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. He completes this one to Mack. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 22-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2.
The whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. 2nd down and 6 now. To throw, it's Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Mahomes going to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
And now here comes Kansas City. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Points and take the pressure off of those guys.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Mack. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene. Mahomes now on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 34-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Another ground with his footwork.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters. And the Raiders force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with decent starting field position, they're maybe only a couple completions away from field. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they... Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
For him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, bye weeks, they're over. We've once again got a full slate of games to get to as we take you around the NFL here in Week 12. We'll begin with 2 teams that played a couple of memorable AFC Championship games in the 80s. That's right, Denver playing host to Cleveland. And just a field goal separating these two sides as they've gone to halftime. Deshaun Watson on fire, 3 touchdown passes. From there, we head down to the desert. Check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Cooper Kupp, a touchdown reception. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. 2 touchdowns in that ball game for DeAndre Swift. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half. Both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward.
Opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score?
Loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11. Working from the gun, Mahomes. A dump down to McKinnon. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
That game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. 2nd and 7. Back to throw here. Finding Gray on the out route. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 4.
Back to 1.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. They'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Mahomes to throw. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Has a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that.
Back and complete the play. So
here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. A beautiful fake. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain.
He's one of them, and they really embrace him.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Mack. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 16. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty.
Ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Running left to give to Pacheco. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 2nd and 6. Mahomes now to throw. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the 2nd half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. Powers through it. And I think the ball's out. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Wow, and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. On first down now, run with McKinnon.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help.
It's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll take a break. 2nd and 7. Now Mahomes. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that will be incomplete as well.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And that nearly intercepted.
Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mack. 4 yards. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. here's Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes.
Now a give. This is McKinnon. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
Can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Second down, McKinnon. And he's taken down inside the 30. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage.
Right there.
So after the run by McKinnon, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And this one is incomplete.
Well, a moment touches the end zone.
2nd and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march
To get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. Looking to throw is Mahomes. The throw right side here going to be incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanted the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what'd you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time he'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be easier?
KC's offense ready to take over. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this.
To what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts.
Here again is McKinnon. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down.
continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
No gain.
You got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 43. This is something you got to be... And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Handoff, it's McKinnon. Up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect it. Five points of contact necessary at this play. Here's McKinnon. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. So since that last gain did not get a first, they'll decline the penalty there and force a 4th down. Well, this ball game was close throughout. Remember, it was neck and neck at intermission, neck and neck at the end, but a great job to come in here in a tough environment, Charles, and get the victory.
Yeah, tough environment indeed. How about...